You know what I find funny is that typically the more money you make, the more your expenses also increase. It's funny how that works, right? Alright, so boom, wagwan brother, welcome back to another installment of edutainment. This is your daily dose of edutainment. You will be left laughing, you'll be entertained, but most importantly, you will learn something that you can apply to your own personal life and make it better. So today's video, we're going to be reacting. Millionaire to be reacts, because I'm a millionaire in the making. Millionaire to be reacts to Gunna, the worst money he's ever blown. Men's wealth, men's health. You know what? We always talk about how these celebrities or rappers, whatever, how they blow their money. What I really want to know, I want people to start making a series on how they invested their money, or how the best thing that they spent with their money. Like, we get it. You're famous, you're a rapper, you're an artist, you're whatever, you're a basketball player, athlete. We understand that it is a given that if you give anybody at a young age, or you give anybody at a lot of money in a short period of time, they will blow it for the most part. But like, what did you do positively with your money that made you more money? You know, anytime you buy stuff, ask yourself, what is the ROI of this purchase? Is it making me more money? Is it making me healthier? Or is it improving my romantic and interpersonal relationships? But no long talk, let's cut straight to it. How did he waste his money, quote unquote?
Hey, what's up? It's the kid Gunna, and I'm about to tell you about the worst money I ever spent and the best money I ever spent. So let's talk about the worst money I ever spent. I started making serious money maybe 2 years ago, right when Drip Season 3 dropped. I started really making money, because before the Drip Season dropped, I was making like little, you know what I'm saying, little stream money, but like I went up after 3. I ain't spent all the money now. Shit. Some of the money I did use when I went up, I bought a few cars. I bought my mom a house though, the first thing I bought. Like, I bought my mom a house before I was a millionaire. That's like one of my things I just had to do.
Okay, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Young black man with success. That's what we like to see.
You are great. You are magnificent. You can do whatever you want to do in this world. Put your mind to it, put your grind to it, and you can do it.
Arguably, for me personally, the best thing I could ever do for my parents is to pay off the mortgage. Just straight up pay the mortgage so that they can live in that house without having to pay all the interest from the mortgage rate, right? But a house, you can never go wrong with a house. But like, help me understand. Help me,
nigga, help me.
The multiple cars thing, right? How many cars are you really gonna? Come on, nigga. Come on.
That shit is hard. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Like, bro, like every...
So, cause like when you buy a car, right? You need, first you're buying the car. It's the initial purchase. Then it's the fact that it is constantly depreciating every single day, every single year. Then it's the maintenance of the car. Then it's the putting gas into the car. Then it's the insurance of the car. I'm like, bruh, how many cars do you need? Maybe it's because I'm a minimalist and I don't really like spend that much money, or I have a very basic life, you know. I make money here and there, but you know, I don't need too much stuff. So the house, big ups to him on the house. No cap, that was a very excellent purchase decision. When it comes to cars, right? Understand that the car is constantly depreciating. So if you want the best bang for your buck when it comes to buying a car, buy it 3 or 4 years after its initial release date. Most cars by that period of time usually have lost most of its depreciation. So if you buy it at that price, you won't be losing too much once you want to sell it again in the future. No cap. Let's go.
I bought me a car, bought me a little spot, bought me and my friends a little spot, got us situated, and I started buying jewelry. Most extravagant thing I might have spent the money on was my trip. When I went to Jamaica, I flew the whole crew out. I flew a group of girls out. The girls had their own house. It was like it was a vibe. Like, I really hadn't really just went on a trip like that and just relaxed. Like,
They got flued out. They got flued out. The girls got flued out.
So the City Girls Part 25K challenge is real. I will be picking the top 20 winners. The top 20 winners will get flued out. All expenses is paid for. Flights, travel.
The top 20 winners will get what?
Flued out.
I'm sorry, what?
Flued out.
They will get what now?
Flued out.
Flued out?
Flued out.
Flued out?
Flued out.
I don't trust it. I don't trust.
Flued out. You know what's fun? You know what I like about being self-employed? You can write off a lot of your own taxes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you bought jewelry, I know you could say quote unquote it's for his brand. You know what I'm saying? You could probably write off a decent amount of that. It's just that with self-employment, it's typically very high risk, high reward type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, right? If you want to like take the self-employed route, the best route is always to make a YouTube channel. Make a YouTube channel, talk about your experience with something, and most importantly, talk about how much money you make as let's say a teacher, how much money I make as an accountant, how much money I make as a software engineer. People love hearing talks about money. So if you can do nothing else, just talk about how much money you make per month, how much money you make per year. I know it's kind of like people are getting into your business and stuff like that, but this is what people want to hear. You're here because you heard money, right? So also, if you make YouTube videos right now, I'd also recommend you make gift ideas videos. So for example, Father's Day is coming up, or let's say Christmas is coming up. Make a YouTube video talking about the best Amazon gift ideas for fathers, the best Amazon gift ideas for a wedding anniversary or wedding day or baby shower, or best gift ideas for babies, stuff like that. And then you sign up for Amazon's affiliate program and start making money that way, right? So these are some things to think about when you are looking about making money. And beyond that, right, in order for you to have the time and the leverage to actually focus on your side hustle or a YouTube channel, for example, you want to be focused with your actual job, right? So what I mean by that is set aside 20%, 30%, 10%, whatever you can, each paycheck towards your savings account, so that you have anywhere from 3 to 12 months worth of expenses covered, so that in the event that you get fired or that you decide to quit, you have enough runway to focus on your side hustle. Or you can quit, get a part-time job that's less demanding, that gives you the time and energy to focus on your side hustle. You know what I'm saying? Don't just quit and then have no, not say backup, but don't have a safety net. You know what I'm saying? Let go.
Going out of town and seeing places, but like, I really got a chance to relax on some extravagant vibes. I don't regret spending none of my money on the stuff I bought. I like all the stuff I got. Everything I bought was for that time, and I don't feel like it was a waste because I don't buy stuff for no reason. Like all the jewelry, all the clothes, even the women I spent the money on, I don't regret that. The worst expensive thing that I bought myself would have to be this watch. This watch is a two-tone Presi Rolex. It's a presidential Rolex that they don't make. I had to buy 2 watches to make this one watch because they don't make two-tone watches. And the only reason I really bought it because of the song that I blew up off of, okay, I'm pretty sure all my fans know this song. I said two-tone Presi Rolex.
Two-tone Presi Rolex. Yeah, this drippy can't catch.
The watch is not a real watch. There's no such thing. So I had to make it. And I feel like it was stupid because the watch not really worth nothing because you brought it.
But it is a business expense and can be written off. So it's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? This type of expense is a business expense and can be written off. So he's not doing too bad. He's not doing too bad at all.
You broke the watch apart. It cost me 100 racks. Now let's talk about the best money I spent. The best money I ever spent, where I feel like...
This is what we like to hear. The best money I ever spent, okay? We get it. You people in general, whether you make a lot of money or you make very few, we waste our money. But it is better. So you know what? Actually, it is more important to know what to avoid than what to spend your money on. If that makes sense. It is better to know what to avoid than what to spend your money on. Would you agree with that? I think so. Because if you can avoid that, then you will always spend on the right thing. But if you spend on the right thing and you do the bad thing, then you're always, left in the middle ground. But yeah.
It held its value or maybe even went up was my armored truck. It's a level 6 armored truck, Cadillac, bulletproof. I paid 100 racks for it. I could easily sell it for 150 right now if I just wanted to make any type of money. The armor it has, level 6, like the highest level that it can have is level 7, and that's where the president rides in. So I'm something like the president, so I got something like it. I financed my weight in my early career was by hustling. I was a hustler, pretty much sold anything, like shoes, clothes, weed, anything. If you wanted to buy it, I sell it to you. I was like, just an opportunist. If it was the opportunity presented itself, I go for it. And that's how I basically kept my finances together and paid for studio time and did things like that. I make money outside of music by taking a risk. Like I said, if the opportunity presents itself, I take my shot. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I like to win. I financially plan for the future by hiring business managers.
That's what's up. That's what I was saying right now, right? Use your job, your 9 to 5, to finance or to supplement your actual side hustle. If you so choose to quit or they fire you, right? You always have a little backup option, or even if you don't want to do the full-on self-employed route, everybody should at least aspire to be an entrepreneur, essentially. I think that's a word. But to always have a second source of income. The second source of income is definitely a must-have, no cap.
Hiring accountants for up-and-coming artists, hire your accountant. The best financial advice I got was Floyd Mayweather told me, the money I get, put half of it away, automatically. Every time I get a check, put half of it away. My slogan when it comes to making money, or my slogan for money, would be, get it how you live. Thank you for watching Man's Wealth, and now you know my secret to financial wellness.
Mine would be stacking money and act broke. Get your bread and all the crumbs too. All the crumbs. We're not leaving no crumbs on the table. We're coming for it all. No capping. So I think the biggest lesson in this is to always have a second source of income. Whether it is you are trying to be a full-on entrepreneur or full-on self-employed, or you have your main job, at least something to always supplement you. Especially times like this, definitely show us that you can't only rely on one thing or one person or one company. You need your own shit popping on the side as well. You know what I'm saying? Save your money, at least 20% of it or 30%, whatever you can. Put it into your savings account, set it and forget it, and then start building up a decent decent safety nest of money, so that in the event that you quit or you get fired, you have a little bit of runway to look for a new job, or to pick up a part-time job while you focus heavily on your YouTube channel or whatever it is you're trying to focus on. Studio sessions, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But yo, God bless, much love, peace and joy. Namaste. Always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And too much of any good thing is good for nothing. Watch some more videos right here, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Deuces.
I grew up in the south of the town where peace also spread and death comes about. When friends start to go and feds come around, there's nowhere to go apart from the ground. We didn't have no peace to touch. I was only little, I did